Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. This week's nutrition nugget is called Be Like Bamboo. So have you heard the story of the bamboo tree?
No.
Okay, so it's like an old...
But I know bamboo's good.
Right. Wait, is it a parable or an allegory? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys the story, and then you can go to YouTube and look up the real thing. It's the story of a man, and he is essentially just frustrated with life. He feels like despite all of his effort and hard work, everything he's experienced is just failure. And in this feeling of defeat, he essentially exiles himself to the woods and leaves everything behind. In the woods, he meets a hermit. So the disappointed man, in talking to the hermit, shares his failures and pleads with the hermit, give me one good reason not to quit. So the hermit, in his infinite wisdom, points to two plants, a fern and a bamboo tree, and says to the man, do you see those two, the bamboo tree and the fern? The man's like, yeah. The hermit says, when I planted the seed of each at the same time, I took very good care of them. I gave them water and light and fertilizer, and within a short period of time, the fern quickly grew. But the bamboo, even with water and fertilizer for years, it grew no more than an inch above ground. In the first year, it didn't even break ground at all. But I didn't give up, the hermit said. I kept watering it and nurturing it, and by the 5th year, there was a tiny sprout. Then, within 6 months, the bamboo tree was 100 feet tall. The hermit asks the disappointed man, did the bamboo tree lie dormant for 4 years only to grow exponentially in the 5th? The man doesn't say anything because he's like, I don't know. The hermit says, I'll tell you. The bamboo tree was growing underground, developing a root system strong enough to support its potential for outward growth in the 5th year and beyond. Had the tree not developed a strong foundation, it would not sustain life as it grows. So he says to the man, perhaps all this time you are struggling, you were just growing strong roots. So I say to all of you, if you feel like you're doing all the things and the struggle is real and the results aren't happening, consider potentially that you're growing inward, that you're creating the foundation and the mindset to skyrocket forward. Keep going, keep nurturing, be like bamboo.
I love that.
I heard it and this gives me chills. I think it's magical. And I knew I had to share with everybody. And then I thought, the perfect time to talk about it is our 3 years.
Yeah.
But I cannot take credit for it. Go to YouTube, watch the video of it. It's a really cute story.
Oh, I can't wait.
Maybe go buy a bamboo plant for yourself. Let it be an anchor to remind yourself of your progress and your strong roots and everything you've been doing for these last 3 years with us and beyond in everything you do in life.
I feel like bamboo's very zen too. So it will help with the chronic stress and
exactly
good vibes.
Now everywhere is going to sell out of bamboo trees.
I know, right?
If only. I hope that we can have that much of an impact on everybody.
Yeah.
So for these 3 years, thank you to you, Steph, and to everybody who shows up to listen each week and listens to the end of this. I know. Thanks again for being here today, Steph.
Thanks for having me. And here's to the next 3 and beyond.
I'd love it. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Jen Trepic. Connect with me on Instagram or all social media. I'm at Jen Trepic, JENNTREPECK. The website, asaladwithasideoffries.com. Please send a message, your takeaways, your ideas, your questions. If you want merch, what would you want? This is also the easiest way to learn more about working with me as your health coach. I am also personally inviting you to become a member, celebrate 3 years with us by becoming a member. Go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries, or just click the link in the show notes. The membership supports this podcast, this community, but most importantly, it truly supports your health. You'll get this week's recipe for the cilantro lime shrimp lettuce wrap, say that 10 times fast, and the article, What is Postprandial Blood Sugar and Why Does It Matter? So until next week, remember, I could not be more grateful for you, not only for listening to this podcast, but for sharing your feedback and your questions, and for how you're showing up for yourself and your health. I know I say it all the time, but I have to say it here. You deserve it, and you are worth it. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. Share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it, and you are worth it. Happy healthy.